Check it. All right, ladies and gents, you are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at the overall cryptocurrency market, overall stock market, and of course, our favorite meme stocks, AMC and GME. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. But with that being said, we're going to be hopping in the charts, the facts, the data, showing you exactly what's supposed to be happening based off the charts, facts, and data, looking at the news, fundamentals, and more for AMC, GME, the meme stocks, Bitcoin, and much, much more. So you don't want to miss a second of this update. Again, we have the Fed speaking tomorrow, so a lot of volatility in store. Let's go ahead and hop in and show you guys exactly what's going on.
All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video of DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, and SPY, but we're also looking at Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and the overall stock market. This video is not financial advice, should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and show you guys what we do have going on. So potentially a disturbing situation here for Bitcoin, as you guys can see. Overall head and shoulder starting to form. Right here's your shoulder, right here's your head, and right here's your shoulder. If Bitcoin breaks below the levels of $62,300, you will see Bitcoin drop down to at least 60K. And if we lose 60K, we have a risk of dropping down to 50K because we made a massive push to the upside without building much support and resistance. So we do want to watch that for BTC right now. BTC holding those levels. I believe that if the overall stock market holds these levels, BTC will be able to hold these levels and continue back to the upside. I also believe that during the halving or around the halving, BTC will continue back to the upside. I do not believe that the crypto bull run is over. I still think that the crypto bull run is starting. What I believe is Bitcoin is consolidating, pulling back, letting RSI cool down before a move back to the upside, in my personal opinion. Altcoins will be pulling back, and I talked about this in yesterday's video as well. Just wanted to give a little bit quick update on BTC and what was going on in the overall cryptocurrency market. Basically seeing an overall pullback as Bitcoin starts to pull back. Bitcoin dominance still very high, so Bitcoin will be controlling the overall market. If we see Bitcoin pull back, you're going to see the money flow back. We're going to see the market cap pull back. We're going to see money flow pull back. We're going to see everything start to pull back. BTC starting to consolidate. Again, I do not think it's over. I think we're going to be moving to the downside before making a pop to a possibly higher high, but we will be watching this as things develop here on the charts as they do become available. So that's what I'm looking at for BTC and the overall cryptocurrency market. Again, short and sweet on this segment, and I will be watching BTC very, very closely as I will be either buying the dip and or rolling into altcoins. I'm still a believer in BTC and still hold a long-term BTC position, as I do think BTC is one of the best forms of money that we have seen. Now, I want to go into overall SPY and show you guys what is going on. We did hit that 516 price target that we did have in the Discord. I told you guys that we'd probably hit 516 before the Fed spoke, and we did hit 515 a day before the Fed spoke. The reason why I'm making this video is because the Fed does have a speech tomorrow, and we want to be well aware of that. I will be live tomorrow giving you guys updates, predictions, and news as it comes out. If you are an advanced trader, tomorrow is for you, okay? Advanced traders, tomorrow is for you. You guys know there's a ton of risk involved, but there's a ton of reward. If you're new to this and you're not an advanced trader, I would probably sit tomorrow out and maybe either paper trade or just watch the charts, watch the price action, try to learn and try to strategize what you would possibly do in these high volatility events. We're going to see a lot of volatility. Price can literally be trending one way, the Fed will speak, and then it will trend the other way. And I'm not talking about just a little couple of point movements. I'm talking about 5, 10 points to the up or downside, and then another swing, vice versa. So we're talking about very, very volatile movements tomorrow, and we want to be aware of that. We will be having the Fed speech around 2 p.m. to about 2:30. Not only that, we have FOMC economic projections and the Fed interest rate decision. We want to be watching this. Again, if the Fed starts talking about higher for longer or less rate cuts this year, that's probably going to have bearishness on the market. So we want to be listening for any type of hawkish tone, any type of higher for longer type talk, or any type of talk saying, hey, you know, we're not lowering the rates as much this year. that will have a bearish effect on the market, and we're going to be watching for that. If we hear the Fed talk about rate cuts, which I highly doubt because of the recent inflation data that we're getting and GDP growth not growing, we're literally having stagflation, GDP not growing much at all, and then we're seeing high inflation, literal stagflation. I don't think we'll be seeing the Fed saying, hey, we're going to have rate cuts. I think that they're going to leave it 5.5, but if they said they were going to raise it, that would also be devastating for the market. That's not something I think is going to be happening. What I think they're most likely going to say is higher for longer. I don't even think that they're going to be saying less rate cuts this year, but we want to be watching that because a lot of fear is happening before this rate cut decision and this Fed speech. There's a lot of fear in the market, so we want to be watching very, very closely. Right now, market trending up, but that could change at any moment, so we want to be watching very, very closely for tomorrow. Now, as far as technicals are concerned, it says that bullish momentum is fading. 516 is a very hard price target to beat. You guys can see that we got above it here slightly and then got rejected hard from that level. We are now back at that level, but it looks like we're not able to get above it. You need to see the level of 516 being used as support to see a bullish move to the upside. That's what we're going to be looking for tomorrow. But if we break down back below 513.97 and use that as resistance, you're going to see a move back down towards 510. Each one of these golden levels of support and resistance are a key level of support and resistance that if you use it as resistance or support, you're going to see a big movement off of that. So that's why I have these levels marked in gold. Again, purple is just regular support and resistance. They will act as support and resistance, but those key gold levels are really what we're bouncing between back and forth. So we're going to watch these levels very, very closely. We want to get back above 516, use that as support to see a pop to the upside. Right now, seeing a rejection from that level. Most likely what I'm expecting to see tomorrow is a little bit of pullback here in pre-market, maybe consolidation. And then I think SPY before the market and Fed speaks is going to try for that 516 retest. If we can get above that, you're going to see a big move to the upside. But what I think is going to happen before the Fed speech is we're probably going to consolidate. It's probably going to be boring, maybe even trend down into the speech after we have a pop to the upside in the morning. And then things are going to get volatile. I'm going to be calling out the technicals, news, and everything as it does happen. I'm going to be up there looking at the charts, looking at the price action, and giving you guys the predictions as they do drop. So you want to tune in tomorrow around 9:15, 9:30 to get the market opening and predictions then. And then if you want to tune in around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be live then as well. I will be streaming all day tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I stream from market open to market close so you guys can tune in tomorrow to get those predictions as they do drop. Here are the key levels that we have that we're looking for tonight and what I'm looking for as far as tomorrow. So that's what I'm looking at as far as SPY and the overall market. Again, VIX is elevated, so we're going to see a lot of volatility. NASDAQ still in this overall rising wedge. And NVIDIA, we do have potentially making a bullish pennant. So we want to watch this as NVIDIA could consolidate over the next couple of days and possibly make a pop to the upside, making a higher high, especially if this bullish pennant continues to fill out. This is definitely going to push for NVIDIA up for a higher high. So we want to be watching this, breaking that 974 top on NVIDIA, which would push the market up with it. So we want to be watching that as well. NVIDIA holding up the overall market. AMC seeing a little bit of bearishness with GME. We talked about GME trending down in the earnings. I'm expecting GME to trend down in earnings. We're still in this overall falling wedge structure on GME, slightly breaking down. Again, GME struggling very, very hard. We want to see if we can get back inside this overall sloping resistance and support and get out of these buy orders on GME. GME struggling. Lots of buy orders here at 1350. We want to use 1350 as support. Okay, we want to use 1350 as support, but if we do not, we do have more buy orders down here at about 1250. So we want to be watching for that. 1250 is probably their price target to push GME down to get those buy orders and then launch it up after earnings. Again, I do believe that GME is going to trend down into earnings, and then earnings will turn out pretty decent, and then GME will pop back to the upside, probably giving us that disbelief rally catalyst that we need to see for GME to go back towards that $18 level. In my personal opinion, I believe that we're still tracking. We're still making that higher low. You can see that V-shaped recovery right here. You can see that anger double bottom right here down to the V-shaped recovery. Still making an overall higher low. Right here's your low. Right here's your higher low. I believe that we're going to consolidate down to that $12 level, get a pop up after earnings, and then get our disbelief rally shortly after that. In my personal opinion, again, anger double bottom, V-shaped recovery, higher low, disbelief rally. This is what I'm looking at for GME stock. So that's what I'm looking at for GME. I do think we're going to see a pop to the upside after earnings, but we're going to be trending down until at least March 26th. So that means all the rest of this week and then into next week we'll be trending down on GME. Unfortunately, this is what I'm looking at based off the charts, of facts, and the technicals. We are getting extremely oversold on RSI, so I do think we'll be able to hold that 1350 level, probably get a bounce tomorrow, maybe even see a little bit of recovery tomorrow for GME, but then still again continuing an overall downtrend. You can see the alligator has a ton of momentum to the downside. Nothing here telling me that we're going to see any more type of bounces really high before we go down to about 1350, maybe even 1250 in my personal opinion. So that's what we're looking at for GME stock. Again, closing at this 1341. We want to see if we can get back above 1350 to get a pop to the upside. If not, we're looking at 1250 buy orders and at the bottom of the falling wedge around March 26th. So that's what I'm looking at for GME. Let's go ahead and move into AMC. Show you guys what's going on for AMC and the overall market for AMC stock. So AMC stock in an overall falling wedge. Okay, AMC is in an overall falling wedge on the smaller time frames, and on the larger time frames we have this wedge type structure here as well. So this is bullish. Again, I showed you guys this on TradingView, and I showed you guys this here on Webull. So basically, I think AMC is probably going to get pushed down to about $4.14, maybe $4.10 in that region. If we look at what's going on for AMC as far as buy orders, we are slightly into those 425 buy orders. So we are looking at that 425 buy order level for AMC stock, but it looks like we might get pushed down a little bit lower, maybe hitting about $4 buy orders or $4.10. Again, a ton of money here ready to prop AMC up, so I don't think it's going to be going lower than $4 in my personal opinion. Also, we have this overall pennant falling wedge type structure here, where I think we're going to move down to the bottom of that again at like $4.17, $4.50 around that range, consolidate probably until GME gets its movement to the upside, and then we will also get our movement towards that $5 level for AMC stock. So again, this is what I'm looking at for AMC. I do think we're going to see boringness again for the meme stock. It's pretty much boring consolidation, but this is what we need to see. I keep saying it over and over and over again until we get out of this range for AMC, until we see some type of movement breaking above this sloping resistance or breaking below this support right here. We don't really have any clear answers. We're going to be consolidating in this bullish pennant and then popping to the upside probably around the same time as GME when it does have earnings. Okay, where there's a ton of buy orders down here for AMC. We are making a higher low, so this is bullish. Right here's your original low, and then we're building a base similar to GME. As you guys can see, GME made a higher low, and then it's building an elongated base. That's what we need to move up into our disbelief rally. Okay, so it's very, very obvious and clear what's going on. We are literally consolidating with a ton of money supporting us up here. Again, all of these buy orders supporting us up here, not allowing us go lower than $4. And once we get the bullish pressure that we need built up, we're going to move past these sell orders and then get towards that $5 region that we're looking for AMC stock, which I do believe will be the entry of this disbelief rally, moving us towards $6, $7, and then even $10 in my personal opinion. And I do think AMC will actually move up high enough to fill the gaps at $34 to $43. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC, the overall meme stocks, the overall stock market, and the cryptocurrency market. If you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out tomorrow. It is a Fed day, so check out the live stream for more information. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright guys, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like and press subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. If you're interested in the Discord, hit me up on my email, DataZeroOfficial5. Just say, hey, I want to join the Discord. I'm going to send you some information on how to get in. This is where I post exclusive trades, news, technical analysis, and much, much more. Other traders also posting TA and news, so if you want that type of information and market support, you're going to hit me up. $150 for a lifetime invite paid by PayPal or Cash App. If you watch to the end of this video, I truly appreciate it. So few people watch to the end of the video to get all of the information. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money.